I was just messing with you. I was doing that on purpose, actually. Mime stream. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. Unless it's Friday, then happy Friday for you. Or not for you, to you. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Another awesome flight tonight in Australia with Oz Nomad. And got Infidel Fireman also in voice as well. No sound, just flight. That, you know, that might be even better. Another 4 hours and we'll get to Friday. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Welcome in, everybody. It's been a really awesome day. It's been a good day. I hope your day's good. Any plans for the weekend? Which I know it's not weekend yet. We still have tomorrow to go. But any plans for the weekend, everybody? What you got planned? And well, y'all are talking it up. I'm going to scroll up to the top of chat and welcome everybody in as they got here. So Sim Toolkit Pro Twitch bot was first in chat today. Sorry, Infinite Fireman. Infinite Fireman was actually first in chat. Welcome in. Good to see you. Infinite Fireman, a good friend of mine and also an awesome moderator. Just a great overall guy. Go give, and he's a streamer as well. Go give Infinite Fireman a follow. He has taken some time off for quite a little while, an extended time off, but great streamer. Go give him a follow so when he does go live, you'll be able to hang out with him. What's up, Rat Hole? Dude, what is going on, man? Sub for 12 months. What? 1 year. Man, time flies. Rat Hole, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. And I just realized it was kind of funny. It looks like the resub animation just happened to be right here, almost framed with a window, like someone was running outside the window. But welcome in, Rat Hole. Thank you so much, man. It's hard to believe it's been 12 months. What? Rat Hole is another flight sim streamer. Great guy. Go give Rat Hole a follow. Let me give Rat Hole a shout out. Not sure if I had automatic shout out set up for that one or not. Welcome in. Let's see here. So that was Infinite Fireman. Super Typhon is here also. Welcome in, Super Typhon. Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you as well. Nightwind Elf, welcome in. Good to see you, Nightwind. Happy Thursday to you. Glad to have you here. And then Oz Nomad. Oz is, oh my gosh, I can't thank Oz enough for all that he does for us. Not just me, but us as a community. He builds these flight plans for us week by week, stream by stream. And sends them to me. Also jumps in voice, gives us a vocal tour of where we're flying, and I don't take that for granted. I know it takes a lot of time, and I appreciate it. And he also does the same for Captain Arash, and has a wife at that. What? So welcome in, Oz. Good to see you. Cap Wotan, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you as well. Welcome in, Captain Wotan. Blue Eyed Tom is here also. Welcome in, Blue Eyed Tom. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to a good weekend. Let's see, Disco Stew, how are you doing, man? Good to see you also. Disco Stew is a longtime member of the community here also. Good longtime friend. Good to see you, Disco Stew. Always nice to see you. Let's see, you're taking your daughter to get some chocolates and flowers. Oh man, that is so awesome. That's so awesome. Oh no, Blue Eyed Tom is sad. Getting blood work and EKG tomorrow at 11 a.m. so they can't. Oh, yeah, that's rough, Blue Eyed Tom. And Rock is parades and big Mardi Gras weekend. I have never been to New Orleans at Mardi Gras. I've been to New Orleans. I've been down whatever the name of that street is. Why do I even start saying things if I can't remember what they are? Anyways, had a good time. It was a nice place. Oh, Blue Eyed Tom, that is rough. Let's see here. You're welcome, Rat Hole. Yeah, it is wild, man, how long people have not only followed but have been subbing to the channel, and I appreciate it. Never take it for granted. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love supporting other streamers. It's what I love to do. You're excited to see what sort of riveting commentary we get over the ocean tonight. Yeah, we'll be over the ocean for just a short period of time, not very long though. You're sad about getting blood work. Yeah, oh my gosh. That's one thing I hate about getting blood work is you have to fast. You can't eat or drink anything for like 12 hours. What's up, Busful? Welcome in. Good to see you. Planet Neutral, what is happening?
Late for delivery. Thank you for dropping the base.
Jazz Fest is better time. Is it really? I've not heard of Jazz Fest, but it sounds like it would be amazing. Disco Stew for 13 months. Disco Stew, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. Again, Disco Stew's a longtime member of the community also. Late, dude, how are you doing, man? Late. Thank you for all the flights you've done lately since you've joined Parasox Air. You've done a lot of flights. Thank you for that. I'll tell you, Parasox Air, since I added the Ryan Air routes, and I just added Japan Air routes too, it has exploded in a lot of flying. So thank you for that. Rolly Mall, what's going on, dude? How are you, Rolly Mall? Rolly Mall is a good friend of the community, also another flight sim streamer. Great guy, very engaging as well, and a resident of Australia. Go give Rolly Mall a follow. Great guy also. And then Late for Delivery is another streamer. Late, you also stream on Twitch and Facebook as well, right? American Truck Sim, if I'm not mistaken. Let me give, there you go. Thank you for shouting out, Late. Yes, play some ATS over on his channel. So I'm going to switch to the PC scene. We'll get things going. Uncle B, what is happening, man? How are you, Uncle B? How did it go with getting didn't you get the staples removed today? Yeah, and Uncle B is another streamer, friend of the community. Awesome streamer, great friend of the community. And Uncle B and Cap Wotan, thank you both for your help with Pan Am. Those were huge helps. And I plan on starting to input those tomorrow. I've got the rest of Japan Air to put in probably tomorrow morning. And then probably tomorrow afternoon, I'll be entering the Pan Am routes. So thank y'all for your help. It's a huge load off of me. And I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Patrick? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. So last week, I wish I had flown over this area to show this off. Oz had talked about this area. Oh, you're working on the Pan Am flight towards Hong Kong from, nice. Thank you. Yeah, Hat Trick, it has been a while. I hope everything's been good for you. I know life gets busy. It does for me too. Oh man, those were a ton of routes, Cap Wotan. I really appreciate it. So Cap Wotan gave me the South American Pan Am routes, which is a huge help because I needed something for South America as well. So that was great. So Oz Nomad last week talked about this area. This is a salt farm. And basically what they do, they flood the area with seawater. Dragon, thank you so much for the resub also. 2 months, heck yes. Oh no, Hat Trick, I am so sorry to hear that. Dragon, thank you so much for the resub. I really do appreciate that a ton. And Hat Trick, my thoughts and prayers are with y'all. That's it's a hard time. It's a hard thing to go through. I have been through that with my dad, and my wife's lost both of her parents since we've been married. So that is a tough time. So this area, Chili Willy, what's happening, dude? How are you, man? Chili Willy's another flight sim streamer. Also does some variety over on his channel, not just flight sim, but variety over on their channel. Go check out Chili Willy. So this area, they flood it with ocean water and then let it evaporate, and then they just harvest salt. So that's why some of them are, the greenish color, probably still has standing water. The rest of it is, where the salt has either been harvested or it's ready to be harvested is why it's white. So I hate that I didn't fly over there, but now I brought the drone over and it's really cool. Oh, you lost your mom in July. That is tough, Hat Trick. That is tough. Yeah, my condolences. It's hard to know what to say, So I'm gonna fly to the airport with the drone. Let's get back to the plane. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You salt fields, that's it. I was calling them salt farms, but it's actually a salt field. So Oz Nomad is here. Welcome in, Oz. Let's go ahead and do a mic check, and Welcome in. Good to see you here.
Good morning, Scruffy. Good morning, Flyers. Hope everyone's well today. It's a slightly cooler day here in Australia today. Not where we're flying, but where I am.
Well, that's good to hear. Because you had really hot temperatures last week, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, we did, and we got a heat wave coming over the weekend and into next week. I remember last time on the stream I was talking to you about Marble Bar,
Yes.
and that being the place in Australia that held the temperature record. Actually, I was wrong on that. There's somewhere else, I can't remember the stream, the location rather, that hit 50.2 at some point in the past, and that's where the record is. But there are some people saying that over the coming days we might break that. Certainly places up where we're flying at the moment, they're going to hit 46 to 48 in the next few days.
Wow. Ah, shoot. Hang on a minute. There we go. There we go. Had my mixture a little bit too lean there on startup. Does Oz know Thor? What? There we go. All right. So, it looks like we've got a wind, let's see, blowing out of Tree Niner. So we'll fly out of runway 36 tonight. Once I get up in the air, I'll turn to a heading of 255, and we'll begin our flight. So if y'all are ready, I am ready. Parking brake is set. Hey, if you were here for my Tuesday stream when I did the Vision Jet, I found a video on YouTube I've been watching. I'm learning a lot about that jet. So I'm excited to once again share what knowledge I've learned. Not only about flight plans and entering them, but also the proper starting sequence. So we're gonna have another Vision Jet educational stream Tuesday morning starting at 8 a.m. Eastern time, 1300 Zulu. Oh man, the Vision Jet is a dream. You got a buddy that actually owns one? No way, Chili Willy. So I found a video. The guy owns a Vision Jet, and he's been through all the training. And I didn't realize you have to go through pretty intensive training before you can, before they would deliver a Vision Jet to you if you buy one. So this guy's been through all the training, and I've learned a ton. He compares the sim version to the real life version. Talks about, whoa, shoot, watch out, baggage cart. Dang. Oh, there's no one driving it. It's a runaway baggage cart. But he talks about the differences in the two, in the sim version, the Vision 2 and the Vision 1, also the differences. So it's really educational. I'm nowhere near done with it. Got a bunch of notes. So I'm not saying I'm going to be a Vision Jet expert by Tuesday, but again, for me, it's all about a process of continual learning. That's what I love about flight sim is it's a continual learning process. All right, so I'm going to stop right here and do a controls check really quick. Hop outside the plane. Oz, while I'm doing my controls check, what are we going to be doing today? Where are we going?
Okay, basically we're flying down the coast. As I said the other day, where we are currently, Port Hedland is a huge port, but the whole of this coast is ports really. We'll be going to Karratha, Dampier. We'll be looking at a couple of mines, surprise, surprise, on the way. And we'll also be heading out to a couple of islands which are involved in a massive offshore oil and gas project called the Gorgon in Australia.
Nice. It's kind of funny when I'm watching Captain Arash now when he's doing this Australian tour. It's almost like me going back in time. It's like a repeat.
Yeah, because he's sort of finishing in areas that you've done, because you started at a different place to him. You
Right.
Right.
you'll be finishing up well where he was in the latter stages of his journey. He's almost done with Australia.
Is he?
A few more flights. Yeah, a few more flights, and then I'll only have one of you to look after.
Uh-oh.
He's going to be looking for a tour guide for Papua New Guinea next. So if anyone's interested or knows any Papua New Guinea residents, put them in touch with Captain Arash, please.
Nice. PNG is such a beautiful place.
Yeah, sure is. There's some challenging landings over there too.
Nice. Beethoven, welcome back. I hope you had a good trip. How was your trip? Come on. There we go. Just trying to increase, what in the world? Trying to increase my altitude a little bit, but total almost broke. What's up, Chronico? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, let's get on track here. Altitude hold mode. I need to fly to a heading of 255. You're good. Good deal, man. I hope you had fun with your friend. After, I think you were gone for a week, right? What's up, Scoop? How you doing, man? Scoop is another streamer friend of the community here. Welcome in, Scoop. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday to you, or Friday, depending on where you are. I can't recall what part of the world you're from. All right, autopilot, stop messing with me. There we go. It's going real good, Scoop. Oh, you're in California. Gotcha. Okay. I don't know why. For some reason, I had you in Australia too, which, I mean, you know, you're here in the stream, so I guess technically you are in Australia, but you don't live in Australia. There we go. Okay. So this week you can be wherever, right? This week I spent just about, well, a lot of hours. I spent a ton of hours adding some new routes to our virtual airline called Parasox Air. And I chose Ryanair as my first airline to duplicate. What's up, Vin Mac? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Vin Mac. Thank you so much for that follow. How you doing tonight? So I chose Ryanair as the first airline for me to duplicate and put all of Ryanair's routes in my virtual airline because we only had a couple flights in the US and I wanted to add a regional airline. And I just Googled airlines in Europe or something like that, and Ryanair was right at the top of the list. Yeah, man, all is well. Thank you. And VinMac, if you have Flight Sim and you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to jump on in and fly. We are in we're Southeast Asia server, but we're in Australia, doing a tour of Australia. This is leg 31. So I added every one of the Ryanair flights into into it, and now I'm working on Japan Air, and I've got a couple people that are helping with the Pan Am routes, also the old school Pan Am routes. There we go. Sorry about that. ATC bot was off. Wait a minute. Why is it not working? Ah, okay. I got to authenticate my Twitch account. All right, hang on a minute. No, it's not disconnected though. So what's up with that? Not sure why ATC bot's not working. Oh, nice. Cool. No problem, man. Thank you, VinMac. Hey, you know, I understand my PC is not real powerful either, but I'm very thankful that it can run Microsoft Flight Sim. So we've got a bunch of new routes, but for those of you that are pilots with Parasox Air, I do want to acknowledge that I'm aware that there's a problem with my Japan Air flights. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I was talking with Infinite Fireman about this prior to stream. Oh, come on. I dislike this new OBS. There we go. So here's Japan, and rather than when I built the flight paths, rather than like going from Japan to Hawaii this direction, it took us all the way around the world to get to Japan. So I've got to redo, I've got to figure out what I need to do to fix this, because this is a 5,000 mile flight. Hey, thank you, Modding. Welcome in, dude. How are you? Modding Unlimited is another streamer. Modding does a variety of things over on his channel. Go check out Modding Unlimited, y'all. Give him a follow. Here's my socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my Napa Auto Parts socks. On the left foot, deer. Courtesy of Infinite Fireman. Infinite Fireman sent me these socks around Christmas time. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. Only 1,000. 1,000 is the maximum that you can get for a bonus, unfortunately. But I've got to fix this, because in real life, they would not fly all the way across the world to get to Hawaii when it's right here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put a waypoint in between the Japan ICAO and the destination ICAO, and that hopefully, fingers crossed, will fix that little issue. But when I saw it, I'm like, holy crap, what is this? Napper Otter Parts. That's where you get parts for your Otter. Heck yeah. Your 172 can't make that, right? You're gonna have to learn the jumbo jet for that. Yeah, I've got to fix it. It's I don't know why it did that. You would think it would automatically choose the correct route, but I'll fix it. I'm doing really well, Modding. Thank you. Doing really good, dude. Thank you for asking. Filthy, how's it going, man? How are you doing? Yes, John DFW. There you go. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Welcome in, John. Good to see you again. Where do you trade in your socks? You're hoping for Grubhub credits? You know, I haven't really thought about what to do with all the socks that people are getting. Just hold on to your socks. I have no clue. I should come up with some kind of reward system, but I don't know what that would be. For now, you can fly what you want to and how you want to. Yes, I do.
You can get an attaboy.
Yeah, there you go.
Or girl.
So I do, yeah. So this is the Alpha, and then the Bravo also. Yeah, you know, Late, that's a good idea. Winterband, what's up, Winterband? For some reason, ATC bot is offline, and I don't know why, because I'm still connected. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, we're on Southeast Asia server, Filthy. Jump on in and fly with us if you'd like to. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this, because right now it's saying it's, you know, unavailable. I wonder if I just remove it. And then put it back on there. Will that fix it? I mean, can't hurt to try, right? And I forgot where it's located at too. Not under autopilot, not under miscellaneous, not under FS Hub. Come on, Scruff. Controls, DevTools. Not under doors. Come on, think about it before you click it. Yeah, thank you. I deserve every bit of that. It's under utilities, I bet you. Could be wrong though, because I am. Oh, that was a quiet one. There it is, streaming. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I could do a month of Twitch subs. That's a really good suggestion, actually. I may post something like that in Discord and just ask people, you know, what would be a good thing. But on the other hand, I've got to look and see, because I don't want it to be so easily attainable that all of a sudden, you know, I'm giving away my entire paycheck each month. Hey W, what's going on? Kev Sim Corner, how are you, man? Kev Sim Corner is a fellow flight sim streamer. Excuse me, an American truck sim. Yeah, American truck sim streamer, and does some Microsoft Flight Sim as well. I was gonna say at the same time. Let's just say go give Kev a follow. I'll just shut up. Just go give Kev a follow. Great guy, very engaging streamer. What's up, KW? How you doing, man? Happy Thursday to you. Super Typhon, thank you for that part. And it's not like Twitch is offline, because it's showing. I wonder if I should try to, because it's saying disconnected here. I thought maybe I had to click it. You fly trucks as well, sometimes better than planes, right? Yeah, sometimes I don't fly planes good at all. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to reconnect. Let's see what happens here. HTTPS, this parallel 42. Copied. But why won't it let me? Oh, it will let me. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. There we go. There we go. Now it should be connected. There. Now let's try. Let's try ATC bot now. Hey. ATC bot, welcome into the stream. Happy Thursday to you, ATC bot. Hope you're doing well. We've missed you, my buddy. We got it going. You saw 5. Just clap that Cadillac down the highway. It would take me out if you're. Oh my gosh. Hey Ronan, how you doing, man? Happy Thursday to you too. No problem at all, my friend. Just glad to see you here. Glad you came in and said hello to us. Thank you so much. Would it be a live ATC? No, it's not a live ATC. So basically ATC bot just gives you information, gives you guys information when you type in certain things in chat about where we're flying and stuff like that. I still haven't reached the point where I'm comfortable with the concept of VATSIM. Windsor Band, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, Kev. And again, this light right here, for some reason, does not work properly. It doesn't turn off some of the time. Yeah, so that's the deal, Vin. Sorry. I've done one VATSIM flight. You know, when you're doing a flight from PHAN to Seattle and your in-flight movies a flight sim stream. As long as it's not me flying and, you know, and crashing. This goes through no light, just flight. There you go. Yeah, no light, just flight. Dragon, how you doing, man? Good to see you. You were watching someone stream last night. It was pretty cool. Oh man, let me tell you, streaming is so, I love to stream. I absolutely love it. Oh, that's me too, modding. Me too. Oh, by the way, modding, are you gonna be at Flight Sim Expo? So I'm taking a peek at the, yeah, so this airport does have a cross pattern runway. So I'm gonna fly into runway 08, just do a touch and go. And then we'll keep on going. You were watching someone stream VATSIM last night. It was pretty cool. A lot of aircraft falling off the radar. Hey, thank you for the police command. So yeah, I've done one VATSIM flight off stream, just kind of testing the waters, but you know, at this point, I'm still fairly, a year and a half, still fairly new at flight simming. Got a lot to learn, and I don't think I'm really ready for, I don't think I'm ready for that yet, for VATSIM. I don't think I would enjoy it. I'll put it that way. But there's some really amazing people that will help you. I know, now I can't think of anyone's names. Dippo, oh yeah, Nomad Aviator, PH Dippo, a couple other people as well are controllers, and they offer to Arch NDA to help you learn. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that modding. I forgot about that. Lawjaw, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Good to see you. Lawjaw is a member of the FS Thunderbirds, the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. Lawjaw is also an AMP in real life. He's an aircraft mechanic. Posts a bunch of pictures of the aircraft that they're working on at the airport in the hangar. Really, really interesting things. I love geeking out on it. But thank you for always posting those things. And let me give a shout out to the FS Thunderbirds as well as Speedy. How you doing, Speedy? Speedy's another streamer friend also. Good to see you, Speedy, and a guy that I talk to on a regular basis as well. Good to see you. Yes, the Aerobatic Thunderbirds. I'm a member of the Thunderbirds also. And Viper Strike, really quick, Oz, before you talk. Sorry. Viper Strike, welcome in. Viper Strike is another flight sim streamer that is very, very worthy of a follow. Go give him a follow also. Oz, were you about to say something? Sorry.
Yes, I was just about to issue you the first pronunciation challenge of the day, Scruffy. So please let everyone know what the name of this airport is.
This is Munda Balagana. I have no idea. Was that close?
That was pretty damn good.
Was it really?
Munda Balagana.
Dang.
You did well. You did well. You get an honorary Aussie badge.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah, so Vin, not the real Thunderbirds, but the Flight Sim Thunderbirds, the virtual Thunderbirds. The official, well, I can't say the official Thunderbird. Well, I guess we are the official Thunderbirds of Microsoft Flight Sim. We've done 2 air shows on the Microsoft Flight Sim official channel, and I am the narrator of the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. Wish you could fly, but you're very tired and you have to. Oh yeah, no problem at all, Kev. I understand, dude.
Yep, this location was a cattle station back in the day. No longer in operation as far as I'm aware, but I think there's a small indigenous community that still resides here.
Yeah, so VinMac, there was, we've done 2 shows on the Microsoft Flight Sim official channel. Not only just the Thunderbirds, but a lot of other aerobatic groups. Really awesome air shows, both of them were. So you can check out the Flight Sim Thunderbirds on YouTube. And the VODs are there, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on finding this airstrip. There we go. And I'm just going to do a touch and go here also, y'all. Good Lord. I'm really struggling here. Yeah, Lockjaw, can you post the link to the Thunderbirds YouTube channel? I think the Thunderbirds are going to be practicing tonight. Actually, we do practices every Tuesday night when I'm teaching, and every Thursday night when I'm streaming. So I never get to a practice hardly ever. Ah, shoot, that was horrible. Oh well, not the touch and go I was looking for.
It's a sub 100. It's fine.
Do what now?
You got a sub 100 landing. It's fine.
Oh, was it a sub 100?
It's minus 50.
Nice, thank you. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Vin. Also, Vin, if you've heard of Flight Sim Expo, it's the International Flight Sim Expo that's happening in June. The Flight Sim Thunderbirds are going to be the opening act there as well. I'm really excited about that also. Replica, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Oh, nice, Speedy. No more crashes? Good for you. Awesome, man. Replica Gaming 2 is another Flight Sim streamer, friend of the community. This guy, what is going on with my plane? Hang on a minute. Okay, I thought my flaps were down, but they're not. This guy has one of the best flight, I guess it's just my angle. This guy's got one of the best Flight Sim setups that I have seen. Spent close to $20,000 on his setup. Just an amazing setup. So go give Replica a follow. Check him out. Yeah, there you go. Vin, there's the link to the Flight Sim Thunderbirds YouTube channel. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're in Toronto. No problem at all. Okay, I'm with you. We've got several people from Canada that are in the channel. Oh, you were on about my touch and go, Speedy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I thought you were talking about your sim. Busy day for you tomorrow? What's going on for you tomorrow, Replica? Oh my gosh, computer room dusting day? Yeah, that would be a busy day for with the setup you have. Yes, I can see that. you know, rip apart the PC tower and everything. You know, I should do a dusting of the inside of mine too. I have yet to do that in the 2 years that I've owned it. Just checking out all these camera angles. Nice. Oh yeah, thank you, Lawjaw. Few more minutes till practice. No worries, man. Okay, so, well, we're just kind of cruising. Most of y'all know that I am what we call in the United States, or at least in the Southeast United States, a gearhead, meaning that I love automobiles. I mean, as much as I love aircraft, my background, my entire life is automobiles. And so I teach at a local technical college. I teach automotive technologies. I teach students how to diagnose and repair vehicles. And this half of the semester, I'm teaching automatic transmissions. Well, we're way ahead of schedule, so I needed something to eat up some time today. And I found a video that I showed the students, and it's about hypercars, which I knew what a hypercar was. It's the new supercar. It's basically a supercar with tomorrow's technology on it, just crazy electrical stuff, and a lot of them are hybrids as well. Well, I learned something about one of the manufacturers of these hypercars. How many of y'all have ever heard of a Koenigsegg? The exotic car, the Koenigsegg? A lot of people have. Okay, Uncle B, Winter Band. Yeah, Nightwind, exactly. Well, I've always been, yes, they are. You've seen one in real life? Have you really? Yes. So they are working on what they call the 1-to-1. Now, I don't know how new this movie was. It may have been an old movie. The 1-to-1 may be already in production now. But the 1-to-1, so the car enthusiast's dream has always been a 1-to-1 power to weight ratio. In other words, for every horsepower a vehicle has equals every pound of weight that the vehicle has, is the ideal ratio, power to weight. So anyways, Christian Koenigsegg is a genius. He is he's an absolute genius, and just a regular guy. I mean, to look at Christian, you would just think, you know, oh, he's just a regular guy. I mean, like someone you just go hang out with, right? So anyways, we're watching this video, and have y'all ever noticed the ghost logo on the Koenigsegg's? Anyone ever noticed this logo on the Koenigsegg's? I'm going to teach you something you may not know that's really freaking cool. So every single Koenigsegg that's made, that has ever been produced, has that logo on it. Every single Koenigsegg will have this logo on it. Hang on, let me bring that back up. Cool. So I'm going to teach y'all something. I was hoping that no one would know it. So this is the background, and I may have this wrong. I haven't studied it. I'm just going by what my 54-year-old memory remembers from this morning in class. I do know that their factory is located in an old Air Force facility in wherever they're located at. Where are they located at? I want to say Norway, but it's not Norway. Where are they? Oh, Sweden. So yeah, Swedish. Yep. So they're located, of course, Lawjaw, you would know that. They're located on an old Air Force base in Sweden. So the background to this is Capuchin Steve. What's happening, man? How you doing? Capuchin Steve is another streamer, does some variety over on his channel. Great streamer. Go check out Capuchin Steve really quick. Give him a follow. So in World War II, when this base was active, in the morning and in the evening, when the fighter jets would land and take back off, there would be ground fog. So you could hear the planes landing and taking off, but you couldn't see them. So they became known as the Ghost Squadron. The pilots that would fly out of there were known as the Ghost Squadron. That was their logo. And so one of the deals that Koenigsegg made when he bought that is that he would always, as a tribute to the Ghost Squadron, put that logo on the exterior of every Koenigsegg produced. And so here's a picture of the Ghost Squadron logo on one of the Koenigsegg's. And I thought, what a freaking cool guy. What a cool guy to give tribute to the people who, yes, it's a beautiful, I had goosebumps just thinking about what an awesome tribute for someone that's many times over multi-millionaire. Anyways, I just really appreciate people like that although they're loaded, they're just so down to earth. You owned one. You owned one on Forza 5. Okay, so I've got a story. They are very loud. Yes, they are loud, Super Typhon. And I've got a story about that too. So the Koenigseggs, the Porsche 928, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 928, the Ferrari LaFerrari, and the McLaren P1. They're all in the same hypercar class, along with a couple other cars. 918, thank you. That's right, I said 928, 918, thank you. They're all competing for the title of the fastest car in the world. Yeah, that's right, Super Typhon, thank you. What track in the world do most car manufacturers use as the baseline to whether or not their car is the fastest in the world? Does anyone know this? Jesco kills them. I haven't heard of that one. Yes, Nürburgring. Yes. So the Nürburgring is where all the manufacturers go to prove their cars because it's a hellacious track. So Koenigsegg makes a run on the Nürburgring and they crash the car. So then as they're prepping another car to make another run, a tragedy hits I can't remember what kind of car it was. I want to say it was a Porsche, but I can't remember. Runs off the track and kills a spectator. So then they create rules to where you can only go certain speeds at certain parts of the track. So they're not able to go back and try to, oh yeah, it's like got everything. It's got very sharp hairpin turns. Parts of it, one day it'll be rainy, and then on the other part of the track, same day, same lap, it'll be sunny and dry and warmer. So So now their speed is limited, so they can't test to see how fast it will actually go. So they switched to another track. Okay, no problem at all, Lawjaw. Take care. Y'all have a good practice, man. Give Chunky a big hug from me. So they switched to another track that's about the same age as the Nürburgring. And they're hauling butt. And on the first or second turn, he gets red flagged. Now, this isn't a race, but they still have track rules that people using the track have to follow. So the guy is pissed. The driver is pissed. And he pulls into the pits and they're like, what the heck? What did I do wrong? I was in the middle of the track. I wasn't off the edge or anything. What was wrong? There are decibel rules for the track. They were over the allowable decibels by 2 decibels, which disqualified them from seeing just how fast the car would go compared to all the other exotic cars, the hypercars. And this was at that time. Since the movie was made, they may have done it. I don't know. I didn't research it. I really haven't taken the time to do it. But anyways, I just thought that was pretty cool. But of all the hypercar manufacturers, Koenigsegg is my favorite. He just, like I said, he just seems like such a down-to-earth guy. Yeah, exactly, Super Typhon. If you've ever been taken to the Salt Flats, hey, that's a good idea, Winterband. But see, the thing is, they're wanting to compare with the other hypercars, and not all the hypercars go to the Salt Flats. So they wanted to have that baseline, racetrack that they can compare and show that hey, we're faster than you guys. Is what the whole, it's about bragging rights, right? Speaking of drag races, I am going to the 4 Wide Nationals in Charlotte in April. If anyone else is going, I'll be there on Friday. That Friday, 23rd, I think, or 28th. You did a 24 at the NUR on Gran Turismo? Oh no, really? Yeah, if you've ever been to an NHRA drag race with the Top Fuel dragsters, oh my gosh, you have never felt sound like that before. They closed down a local track because of drag racing noise ordinance. Yeah, you know what, Viper Strike, I had never heard of the Pagani until today during this video, and they interviewed the Pagani guy. He's a little too eccentric for me. I don't know that I like Pagani. He seems very eccentric to me. He could be a cool guy, but he just seems, I don't know, something about him I don't like. But the car was pretty phenomenal. Cowboy, what's up, dude? How are you doing? What's going on? CI Cowboy is another fellow flight sim streamer. Great guy, does some ILS Thermovic as well over on his channel, and some other variety, I think ATS as well. What's up, Cowboy? They're loud too, Disco Stew. You seen an old Top Gear review it? Nice. Oh, you're welcome, VinMac. Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Also, VinMac, check out these guys too, the Shadow Display team. They do an amazing job also. Flights with Joel, what is happening, dude? Are you gonna branch out again in your streaming? Nice, very cool. Marco with the Sox Command, what's up, Marco? How you doing? Flights with Joel, oh my gosh, I am overwhelmed. What's going on, Flights with Joel? How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Uncle B. Welcome in, Joel and Raiders. How is everyone doing? Joel, thank you so much for the raid. Once again, I was lurking in your channel. Flights with Joel was flying the new Parallel 42 modded kit box with the new wheels and horn. I have not updated my kit box yet. Shame on me. but doing a bush flight across Canada. Great stuff over there. Y'all go follow Flights with Joel. I'm really excited to meet Flights with Joel at Flight Sim Expo along with everyone else that's going to be there. It's going to be such a freaking fun time. Really, really looking forward to that. Now, who am I going to lurk? Let's lurk Dippo now. Since Joel has raided me. Thank you so much for the raid again, Joel. I appreciate it, man. Fun stuff. Can't complain. You can't, but you won't. No problem, man. Late for delivery. It's your bedtime too. No problem, man. Sleep well, dude. Thank you for coming in, saying hello, just hanging out. And thank you again for being a pilot of Parasox Air. I appreciate it. David 5, welcome in also. Chev, how are you doing, man? Let me give Marco a shout out. I don't know if Marco got a shout out or not. Marco is another Flight Sim streamer friend. Great guy. Does variety over on his channel as well, but I think you're just a Flight Sim streamer. Go check out Marco. How you doing, Oshev? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. So if you're just joining us and you don't know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been a streamer since September of 2020, and I've been a flight simmer since September 2021. Welcome on in. If you'd like to fly along with us, we're on Southeast Asia server, and this is the closest airport. Jump on in and fly with us. Take a sip of my I'm not drinking Rogue Energy tonight. I'm drinking my Rogue hydration drink because it's a little too late for an energy drink for me. But this is fruit punch hydration. It is, oh my gosh, it's so good. And my Tobii eye tracker's not working again tonight. It may be a setup problem on my end. Oh, you know what? I think I do have a hydrate command actually. Try typing in hydrate. Oh, nice. Nightwind. Cool. Yeah, there we go. See? I've got one. Uh-huh. Yeah. Talk smack again, Infidel Fireman. Talk smack again.
Talking smack. Gee. Hydrate some more. You sound grumpy.
Hydrate. Nice. So Nightwind Elf, you were one of the ones that ordered samples. Thank you. You and one other person has ordered samples, and I'm excited to see what you think about them. What do you remember what flavors you ordered, Nightwind? Okay, no problem. So if you're interested in trying out Rogue Energy, I'm not here to push anything off on anybody. I'm here to be a flight sim streamer and enjoy the flight sim community. But oh, Rock, you ordered some too. Thank you. I knew a couple people had, but I have no way of knowing who it was. But scroll down to the panels there and you can click and you can order samples for free. They do charge shipping. Whatever shipping cost is, they pass it along to you, but you can get free samples. And once you're ready to buy, you can get 20% off by clicking the link down there. Well, no, click the link and then you still have to use promo code ScruffyTam. Anyways, enough of that. Okay, we're approaching another airport. I think I'm just gonna do a flyover of this one.
Yep, this next airport is Roebourne. It's quite an interesting town out in this neck of the woods. For the longest time, it was a non-Indigenous town, going back to the bad old days when the movement and location of Indigenous people in Australia was very tightly controlled. It really only opened up probably in the 1960s when attitudes and rules and administration started to change. And since then, it's developed into a predominantly indigenous town. And there's a lot of good work being done here by the Aboriginal Land Council that controls the area and looks after the people. They've got quite a few worthy training, education and employment programs going on, seeking to get employment for young Indigenous people in the area. I mean, there's a lot of gas and mining going on around here, so there is employment available. And they've even opened up they've got a general store in town that's run by the Land Council now, and it's run as a not-profit in order to keep prices as low as possible for the Indigenous people, because as you can imagine, it costs quite a bit to get food and supplies up to this part of the country. So they want to kind of make it affordable if they possibly can.
Nice. Again, I'm just blown away at how well Australia seems to be lately taking care of the indigenous people, or over the last, several years. So it's really interesting.
Well, we're still a long way off, but progress is slowly being made, which is good to see.
Yeah, yep. And slow progress is good. Sometimes if you move too fast, mistakes are made, and so slow progress is good. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. We've got a bunch of people flying along tonight. Hello All is here. Hello All is Marco, if I'm not mistaken. I think I finally have that straight in my head. Winter Band is here. Winter Band, welcome in. One Shot, One Cool, Disco Stew, Oz Nomad, Chronico, Rock 57, Crunch, Cap Wokan, Nightwind Elf, Captain Wotan, Nova Stuff, Infinite Fireman, Captain Stick, and Jerdot. You're flying in Spirit? No problem, man. Yeah, so they do have some very good flavors. The Pina Colada has been discontinued now, so there are very limited supplies of the Pina Colada left. I got a notification about that, and they're constantly putting new flavors out as well, which just look amazing. Anyways, Jay Gibbs, thank you for the follow.
What the scallop? Oh, Goofy Goober!
Thank you so much for that follow, Jay Gibbs. On a second thought, I do need to take a pee break, so I think I will land at this airport and check out their facilities. No one is flying the Cirrus. So I normally always fly the Cessna 172. It is my absolute favorite plane of all time. Although the Kit Fox the Kit Fox and the Vision Jet are kind of tied for second and third. But the Cessna 172 with steam gauges is my absolute favorite plane right now. Frankie, what's up, Frankie? No problem, man. Jump on in. This will be a good airport to jump in at, because I'm going to do a full stop. Check out their facilities. I gotta take a quick potty break. Yeah, Nightwind Elf, that does sound really good. Raspberry Peach sounds amazing. Oh, thank you, Chef. I think, oh yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I want to say I met Oshev through Fly Lilo. Yeah, because I met Oshev through Fly Lilo. It depends. There's actually a joke about that, Vin Mac. What do real pilots do when they have to go? Depends. Hanging out the window. Oh no, that's right, Oshev. I'm sorry. I was thinking, sheesh, never mind. I'm thinking Speedy. My bad. Sorry, Oshev. Winterband, I am so sorry. I'm a bad person that I did not shout you out. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute, Winterband, do you not stream? I thought you were a streamer. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I thought you did. Sorry about that. Well, that's okay. You got to shout out anyways. I love shouting other people out. So, oh, that's cool, Oshev. I didn't realize that. You're welcome, Winterband. I love shouting other people out if you're a streamer, and sometimes I do forget who's a streamer and who isn't. No problem, Infinite Fireman. And Capastick up there, he's a longtime member of the community here as well. It's been over a year since I've known Capastick, and he is, he gives me the best suggestions of both aircraft and sceneries to get, and has not failed me yet. Just anything he recommends, I get. So if you ever see him recommend anything on my streams, you can bet that it's quality. It's a quality mod for sure. Uh-oh, I don't see a building here. No facilities at this airport. I'm gonna have to pull up to a bush. I love these dirt strips though, because we can pretty much stop wherever, and we're not in the way of, like block. Oh, what did I do? Wrong thing. We're not really blocking anything. So what I'm gonna do here, watch out for kangaroos, right? Exactly. Let's see here. I'm gonna make my own restroom. So there's a bucket we'll put right here. Actually, I'll put it over here so y'all don't look over here. There we go. There's my bucket. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back. Y'all, you're about 16 miles out, no problem at all.
What are you doing to us, Scruffy? I've got a mental image in my brain now that will not go away. Involves a couple of milky white cheeks.
Oh man, here we go. Wait, oh, that was a quiet one. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all enjoy talking amongst yourselves. And, be sure to hit those F's in chat.
I'm not emptying that. You'll have to do it yourself, mate.
Be right back. Oh, that was a quiet one. Oh, so this music, is it appropriate for?
I've just had the local council on to me. You're not allowed to camp here unless you've got a chemical toilet. You need to take that out bush somewhere, burn the toilet paper, and bury the waste at least 12 inches below the surface.
Oh man, all I could think of, like literally, the bathroom is right beside my desk here, and I could hear the music come up, and the only thing I could think about when this song came on is like a movie where a woman comes out with a scarf on and she's slinging it around, and all I could think of was, you know, me slinging around. Anyways,
flinging around the toilet paper.
You gotta head out, Uncle B. No problem at all, dude. Thank you.
I hope the music helped with the general process, you know, while you were in there, Scruffy.
Well, it did, but now I got pee all over the bathroom. I gotta clean it up when I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I am family friendly, by the way. I try to keep it right on the razor's edge of family friendly. Uncle B, take care, man. Thank you again for your help.
Just as long as you don't have the blue juice all over your hands.
Oh yeah, that chemical stuff is stains pretty good, yeah.
All right, yeah, sorry everybody. Wipe those mental images right now.
I think poo and fart jokes are perfectly acceptable on a family-friendly channel. I
agree. My grandson would agree too. All right, here we go. As much as Smurf, as much as I don't like littering, I really don't have anywhere in my plane to store that bucket, so we're gonna leave it there.
What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober!
Froggy19, thank you so much for that follow, Froggy19. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good this evening. Evening for me.
This is the problem we get with you Americans in Australia. You come over here littering the whole place up.
Right. We don't respect it. And it will literally stay there, y'all. With the camp out mod, it will stay there for, I think it's 7 days, and then it will automatically get rid of itself, but it will be there.
Exclamation point, predict. No one will land at this airport for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it should definitely be right by then, yes. Froggy, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, man. And Froggy, I always extend the invitation to everybody who comes in. If you would like to fly along with us, feel free to jump on in and fly. We're on the Southeast Asia server, and the closest airport is the one you see in that upper right-hand corner there. So feel free to jump on in if you feel so inclined to. Oh, wow, Super Typhon, really?
You've left me with a whole load of paperwork to go through with the local Aboriginal Council there, Scruffy.
Paperwork. Oh man, right, Speedy? Yeah. So what's really cool though, seriously, about the camp out mod, you can actually share camp codes with people. So if I share that code for the toilet back there, then if you were at this airport, you would actually see the bucket there too, exactly where it is. So that's one really cool thing about that Parallel 42 camp out mod. Everything Parallel 42 makes is totally worth the money that you pay for it. Totally.
Yeah. As long as we don't have to see the contents, that's fine.
Exactly. That would be funny though if they would add contents to it. I've never looked in the bucket though, you know? There could be something in there.
Don't go giving them ideas, Scruffy.
They would totally do it.
Yeah, I think they would. They've got a good sense of humor, those guys.
Cowboy said he'd put it in. Yeah, Parallel 42 totally rocks, man. They're amazing, amazing people. and they will be at Flight Sim Expo as well. I know Edson. I can't say I know him well, but I just know Edson from coming in my channel and talking, and I am actually a partner with Parallel 42 also, and I hang out in his channel whenever he's streaming as well. But really, they think outside the box, and I love people that think outside the box. Push the limits. I'm one that always pushes limits. Like if you tell me I can do something, I'm gonna find some sort of loophole or something and just push those boundaries to see how far I can go. As an instructor, I do have students that do that, and I don't always encourage that to my students, but it's nothing wrong with pushing boundaries. What's up, Blondie? How are you doing? Welcome in. Just Blondie is a fellow streamer and a longtime friend of the community here. She's just an amazingly, she's a beautiful individual, great person. Go give Blondie a follow. Check her out. How you doing, Blondie? Good to see you. I enjoyed your stream the other day. Wasn't able to be in there long because I was working, but it was good to see you live again. Not alive, but live. So I enjoy hanging out in Blondie's streams. Great streamer. Yeah, and I think several people, I know Captain Wotan jumped in there and hung out. Shoot. Factual Gull. I'm pretty sure Factual Gull came in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Marco, I mean, I can't imagine how big it's going to be because the flight sim community, I mean, I've only been a flight simmer for a year and a half. And just in the year and a half that I have been a flight simmer, the flight sim community has grown tremendously. And, you know, 2 years ago, well, however long ago, was it 3 or 4 years ago, I heard it was pretty big. I just can't imagine how big this one's going to be. I do know the hotel that I'm staying at is already sold out. I'm staying at the DoubleTree. It's sold out, and I don't know about the others. So there's a second hotel that you can choose that has a discount as well if you're going. So we got Nova Stuff, Jernot, Redskins fan, nice. Disco Stew, Captain Wotan, Oz Nomad, Winter Band, Nightwind Elf, Crunch, Chronico, hello all. Not at all. Not at all.
First time.
Death Crow.
What is up, Death Crow?
What's up, Death Crow? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, Marco, I am too. I think, I don't know that at this point, I think you have, oh gosh, Cowboy, no. I think that they're not going to assign rooms until you, oh, and Infinite Fireman's up there too. I don't think they'll assign rooms until you get there. And since I'm getting there early in the morning, I hope I have the chance to request a room that's facing the airport. Because yeah, that's going to be so awesome. Oh, Frankie, is that you? You're a Redskins fan, nice. Death Crow. You can't just come in here and like, you know, right off the bat, Death Crow, mention a word that needs to be banned. That's just, that can't happen. Oh, nice. Good deal, Cowboy. Good. Oh, there's your Xbox handle. All right. Awesome. Thank you for that.
First of all,
Okay, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm Goofy Goober!
Lieutenant Zam, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So, Blondie, what were you guys doing tonight? What were you playing? I could just scroll up and look at it, right? Oh, Dead by Daylight again. That's what you were doing last night too. Ugh. Disco Stu, I can't believe you did that to me. All right, so no saying that word that Disco Stu just posted for 5 minutes. If I do say it, the clock has to be reset again. So let me burn that word into my brain so I won't say it for the next 5 minutes. These
I
are,
think that was a great idea, Disco Stu. Good job.
and now I mute Discord. For CIA Cowboy. What word can I not say again? You know, there's a lot of words that I can't pronounce. This airport that we're coming up on, though, Karatha, I think I said that right. Just said it. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's reset. Okay, this airport will also be a touch and go. We've got a lot of airports within just a few miles of each other, so rather than land at all of them, I'll just do a touch and go here. I do enjoy the banned words. I did. No, I know so, Disco Stu. I know so. How does the 172 U-Fly compare to the standard model? In my opinion, it flies a lot better. I enjoy it. Especially the sounds. In my opinion, it sounds, with the Boris AudioWorks mod, sounds phenomenal. I don't know how the plane could be improved any more than it is now. Any differences that are noticeable aside from appearance? Yes. So there are. I don't know if it was like this. Death Throat. I don't know if it was like this from the very beginning, but there are engine failures now. So when you run low on oil, or when you get a certain number of hours on your engine, the engine will actually start to smoke, and with the engine oil will overheat. So yeah, it's definitely, in my opinion. Oh no, I didn't say it. Okay, in my opinion, it's definitely worth the money. Irish Wake, what made you think that? Oh, good Lord, dang it. Crap. Go ahead, Oz. Why don't you talk for a minute, for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I'll give you a break. Yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, okay, right. I can manage a couple, maybe. Okay, so this is the Karatha Dampier region. Again, much like further north, a big export port here. Lots of iron ore and other products go out through this port. It's also close to the oil fields and gas fields that lie off the coast here. Talk a bit more about those once we get to Barrow Island. But one thing that Dampier is known for is Red Dog. Now, Red Dog was like a Kelpie dog that became quite famous back in, I think, the 60s or 70s, somewhere around there. And a movie was made about him subsequently. So I'll just read you off the plaque that is on the memorial to Red Dog in the town of Dampier. He was originally owned by somebody called Cole, who lived in town there. Cole moved away. This was in Karatha. Cole moved away to Dampier. Tally, which was the name of the dog originally, took off to fend for himself. He spent most of his time at the Hammersley Iron Transport section in Dampier, where he met a bus driver, John Statsinelli, whom he followed everywhere. After John was tragically killed in a traffic accident, Red Dog, as he became known, left Dampier and wandered far and wide, possibly searching for his lost mate. For this reason, he's also referred to as the Pilbara Wanderer. Throughout the early days of Hammersley Iron in the 1970s, Red Dog captured the hearts of residents across the Pilbara from Tom Price to Dampier and beyond. He hitched rides and travelled throughout the Pilbara, adopting people and uniting communities along the way. Red Dog had many companions during his roaming of the Pilbara. Most noteworthy of these was Ron O'Keefe, an auto electrician at Dampier Salt, who took him in later in life, and local vet Rick Fenny, who treated Red Dog throughout his life for various injuries that he sustained in his travels. Red Dog unfortunately passed away in 1979 after swallowing a bait. Lots of places in Australia.
That's very interesting. Very cool. And that's on a plaque here in this town.
Dog story became the inspiration for two major motion pictures, Red Dog in 2011 and Red Dog True Blue in 2016, which were both filmed in the Dampier and Karratha area in close consultation with the local community. This now iconic story in Australian history has resonated with people from all walks of life who travel here to have their photo taken at the Red Dog statue. And I've posted a few photos already in Discord of Roburn and the salt piles at Karratha, at Dampier, and of the Red Dog statue.
Very, very cool. Thank you for that information. That's very, very interesting. And how cool that the people kind of adopted the dog. And anyways, good stuff. I'll show those
The movie's
pictures
great.
in a minute.
It really is. It's a feel-good movie. Even though he dies at the end, it's a feel-good movie, you know.
So was that a worldwide movie? Is it gonna?
Yeah. I don't know how much impact it made worldwide. I think it did reasonably well, but obviously it was big in Australia here. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sure you'd be able to find it on Netflix or one of the streaming services.
I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Cowboy, to answer your question. Oh, by the way, Patriotic Veteran, welcome in, dude. Patriotic Veteran is a fellow streamer. I was actually on Patriotic Veteran's talk show on Twitch last week called Patriot View. Welcome in though, Patriotic Veteran, a awesome streamer, does a lot of variety on his channel along with Oz Nomad. Welcome in, Patriotic Veteran. Go give him a follow. And Sim Update 12 is delayed till March 21st. Not on your birthday. Cool. See, they did that just for you. And CIA Cowboy, I would choose this plane over Camp Out. Just because I don't always camp in the sim, but I always fly the 172. So yeah, I would definitely choose the plane over the Camp Out mod for sure. It's probably time for me to do another stream using the Camp Out mod though. Need to go to 229. And I need to increase my altitude a little bit as well. It does seem to handle a little bit differently. All right, time's up. Thank goodness. It does seem to handle a little bit differently. I can't like put a finger on it, Cowboy, for sure, but it does seem to handle differently. And the aeronautics, I mean the autopilot is more true to life as well. There's a definite difference in using autopilot in this plane as opposed to the Asobo plane. You're welcome, veteran. Man, you deserve it, dude. I love what you do over there on your channel and on the Patriot View. Good stuff right there. Hey, Expendable, how you doing, man? So tonight, thank you for that. Tonight, on the right foot, I've got my Napa Auto Parts socks on the right foot. On the left foot, I've got deer, courtesy of Infidel Fireman. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. So I spent a lot of time, what's today, Thursday? Spent a lot of time, I think it was Tuesday, adding every Ryanair route to our virtual airline, Parasox Air. And man, Ryanair made it so easy to be able to do that. So if you go to the Ryanair website, they lay out every one of their flights. It was so easy to do that and get the flight numbers. Japan Air is a little bit more difficult, but it's still pretty easy as well. So I'm hoping all the other airlines that I'll be doing are that easy as well. Disco Stu, you got to run, dude. Thank you so much, Disco Stu, for the resub. Always good to see you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the banned word as well. I think that was a very good word to ban. Take care of yourself, man. Have a good weekend. I will not be streaming Saturday. I've already. Disco Stu, thank you for the 300 biddies too, man. Thank you so much. I've already skipped on the Twitch schedule. I've already skipped Saturday stream. My granddaughter's playing Upwards basketball, and they have their final basketball game and award ceremony Saturday. So I'm gonna skip stream to go see that. But I'll be back Sunday. We'll be back in Australia Sunday, and then Tuesday. I'm really excited about Tuesday. We'll probably do a Ryanair flight in the Vision Jet and learn more about the Vision Jet, the proper startup sequence, downloading a flight plan into it, and then fly in an ILS. It's going to be really exciting. Yeah, Super Typhon. I hope they win. Yes, Marco, family does trump all. As much as I hate to cancel streams, family's got to come first. Because when all else fails, a lot of times family's all you have. Yeah, Speedy, we'll work on that tomorrow because I have nothing to do tomorrow except, y'all get this, I worked out this morning before work. The first time in a long time. So I'm going to go tomorrow morning after I wake up, whenever that happens. Once I wake up, I'm going to run to the gym and do a quick workout, and then I'll be home the rest of the day. So, Speedy, I'll reach out to you once I'm ready, or you can reach out to me whenever you're ready, and I'll just say, hey, I can't right now, or you know, whatever. And not everybody is blessed with a supportive family, and I realize that, and I didn't mean that to sound I don't know. I can't think of the word, but I didn't mean to offend. You were making jokes. Good, thank you. I didn't mean to offend anybody because I do know people in real life whose families have abandoned them. And I didn't want to offend anybody. Y'all know that. Death Crow, do you really? So did you did say, I think last time I streamed, that you got your stuff straightened out, right? Temporary fix, okay. So I was in Two Tone Murphy's stream a couple days ago, and he was talking about he's got some killer monster setup that he just got. And he was talking about, he was still having some stutters. And so Gibbo Ireland found a YouTube video that was talking about how to fix that. And so I went, watched the video, did everything it said. And I have yet to see that it made a big difference, but we'll see. Marco, you know what? That's a tough question. I appreciate all types of music, to be honest. My favorite style of music is 80s hair metal, 80s hair bands, just because I grew up in that era of 80s hair bands. So I enjoy that, but I listen to jazz, like old school jazz. I listen to rap, rock, alternative. I've listened to screamo before. So pretty much, I listen to pretty much anything. What's up, Cowbell Cody? How you doing, man? How you doing, Cowbell Cody? Welcome in. My socks of the day on the right foot. Good deal, man. I'm glad you're doing good. On the right foot, I've got my, yes, Vin. On the right foot, I've got my Napa Auto Parts socks. On the right foot, Napa Auto Parts. I don't know my left from right. On the left foot, Deer socks, courtesy of Info the Fireman. Ghost, really? I have not heard of Ghost. Those are Logitech pedals, yes. When I go to Flight Sim Expo, I'm gonna get some feet time and some other pedals because I am ready to upgrade my pedals. So, back in the day, in the 80s when I was a teenager, Quiet Riot was my all-time favorite, and Rat was probably a close second. But the reason I liked Quiet Riot so much back then was Kevin DuBrow, their lead singer, had really thick curly hair. My hair was really thick curly hair back then, and you would see me at school wearing a black and white striped shirt like Kevin DuBrow would wear, as well as parachute pants or tight pants. Yeah, Randy Rhoads was their original guitar player. Yep. Oh, you have the same birthday too? Anyways, I was a huge fan of Quiet Riot. What I didn't know was that Kevin DuBrow is pretty much a jerk. He was very much a narcissist who, it was his fault that the band broke up twice. So the original band, I can't remember their name. It wasn't Quiet Riot. They broke up. Then he got Randy Rhoads on and whoever else. And just because of his attitude, Randy Rhoads left, and then he got Carlos Cavazo, I think is his last name, as the lead. But anyways, and then like a lot of metal artists not a lot, but a handful of metal artists at the time, got super drunk one night and choked on his own vomit in his sleep, which was just really, I hated that. So I was a huge Quiet Riot fan. Drunk white women in their 50s. As far as I can see, that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't think Quiet Riot would be the same for me now without him as the lead. Van Halen, yes. Van Halen was pretty awesome as well. Not a big fan of Van Hagar. As the older I get, the more I can appreciate Sammy Hagar as lead in Van Halen, but I'm still not a big fan. No, that's okay, Death Crow. Oh, the Bush tires work again? Nice. Journey is still touring, yeah. Oh, you had thick curly hair but ginger? Speedy? Cool. Marco grew up in the 60s, so you lean towards progressive rock like Yes. Yes is cool. I like Yes. Owner of a Lonely Heart. owner of a lonely heart. And now, the older I get, it's owner of a lonely fart. Nice, Death Crow. Heck yeah. It's cool because it's been so long since you've been able to fly that it's almost like, you know, starting all over again. Oh, shit. Your favorite Van Halen song happens to be Dreams. I love any Van Halen song that, holy crap. My mind just went totally blank. What was the original, the original singer, Van Halen? Sheesh, why can I not think of his name? Even when he went solo, when he left the band and went solo, I bought his first 2 albums. David Lee Roth. Sheesh, what the heck? Why was that so hard to remember? Another huge egomaniac, though. David Lee Roth is a huge egomaniac, but he's got the talent to support it. I mean, I can't fault him for being an egomaniac, but he is. And most, honestly, most are, because you've got to be on the spotlight like that. You really have to be a little bit of one, I guess, a little bit of a narcissist, I guess. Yeah, me too. I love the 80s channel and Hair Nation as well. The Wilga's okay. I like the Wilga Death Crow. Oh, what is this, Oz? I noticed you had it as a waypoint. I'm sorry. Totally ignoring what you put in here for us. Oz is sitting on a bucket right now. Oh, I know what's going on. Oz is using my bucket. You don't like D. Snyder?
You don't like D. Snyder? No, I finished on the bucket. I'm right here. Was I needed? Did you ask me a question? Sorry, did I miss something?
That's okay, Oz. Zach the Gamer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome in, dude. How are you doing, man? I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the resub. Frankie, yeah, give me just a second. We'll talk about it. Yeah, Oz, I was asking, what's that back there? There was a waypoint. Oh, it's a gas plant. Okay, I see now.
Yeah, you're a bit ahead of me. Sorry, I've fallen behind. But yeah,
okay.
That was the gas plant. Yeah, and it's got it. We're heading now out to a very nice camping site on the coast, which I have stayed at. Again, I put a couple of pictures in Discord.
I gotta show
But this gas, there's no, at this particular campsite, it's completely bush. There's nothing. Well, there's a couple of long drop dunnies and a dump point for your chemical toilets. But that's it. No water, no power, nothing. You have to be self-sufficient. It's a really nice spot. But this gas plant on the corner of the main road here, as you go into the coastal site, has provided a filtered water supply for the campers that go out there. So as you drive in, you stop up here and you fill up the tanks in your caravan or whatever from their tap, which they very kindly supplied for anybody to use.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not strictly completely free. It's a gold coin donation. That's all.
Okay. Nightwind Elf says there's trillions of gallons of water right in front of you.
Yeah, definitely not drinkable though.
All right, so once we change our heading, I'll pull up these photos. They're really awesome that Oz has shared with us in Discord. But yes, Frankie, 5150 was arguably one of their best albums. I can't say that's necessarily my opinion, but 5150 does hold a special place in my heart because when David Lee Roth left and Hagar took over, every time I hear that album, I remember driving up I-77 in my 1972 Volkswagen Bug at 88 miles an hour in the 80s going to a Volkswagen car show. And every time I hear any song on that album, it brings back those memories, as well as my best friend at the time and his girlfriend. Huge, Death Crow, huge difference, man. Huge difference. Get the big radials while it's on sale. You will not regret it. The big radials Goose is much more detailed, much more interactive than the one in the marketplace. But yeah, well, big radials has their sale, snag it. All right, Oz, I'm going to show these pictures. We have a few miles to go. Let me go full screen here. Awesome, there we go. And let me share here. It would help if everyone could see the pictures. There we go. Oh, that's a nice structure.
Yeah, a lot of buildings in Australia, even in the cities where some old ones have been preserved, are actually stone built from back in the old days. They're really very pretty.
So the stones in these buildings are the original from how long ago?
Well, yeah, I think they go back probably 150 years or so,
Whoa.
maybe longer. I mean, the Roebourne, where those are from, was hit pretty hard by a couple of cyclones in time gone by, but I think these particular buildings either survived or were rebuilt after the most recent cyclone. I'm not sure when that was, but it would have been some time ago.
Wow, that's pretty fascinating. You can see where they added on to them, but it looks like possibly the Shire here may have been damaged in a cyclone, and they recycled some of the old school to put in the newer structure, possibly.
Yeah, that could well be the answer. Yeah, it certainly looks like it from that first photo. Yeah.
Very cool. Wait a minute, is that you and the missus standing there, or no? I can't tell.
No, it's
Okay,
a couple
sorry.
of locals there.
Okay, I couldn't really tell. Holy crap! Those are the salt mounds at the airport that we took off from tonight.
Yeah, they're near. They're on the outskirts of Dampier, not where we took, but there are some back where we started tonight as well. There's several salt operations along this coast.
Wow, Zach, I do remember you, man. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. I appreciate you. I hope everything's okay with you, that you were gone for so long. I know stuff in real life comes up and things happen. But dude, thank you for coming in with the Prime sub. I appreciate you. Some cargo ships. Now, are those the ones that haul the salt?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, salt. They haul all sorts of things out of here. Salt and all, anything that gets produced in the area. Some of the gas from the Gorgon project comes ashore here and gets loaded into gas bulk carriers as well.
Nice. But me too, Zach. In the sim anyways, I love flying. I love it. And so this is the dog. I can't remember its name. What, Red Dog?
Yep, that's it, Red Dog. Loved by people far and wide. He had a very full life, actually. I mean, it's a shame he died taking a poison bait, but he lived a very full life up until that point.
That's amazing. Ah, here's the campsite. Now, is that your? That's got to be your vehicle.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're right on the beach there, just at the top of the dune, looking out over the water. It's a very nice spot. Very nice.
Beautiful view. Yeah. Now, is that a camper right there? What's right there on the top of your truck right there?
That's a solar panel.
Oh wow, man, you've got quite a setup.
Yeah, I have a solar panel permanently connected to the auxiliary battery, which runs the fridge and everything. So as long as there's sun, that keeps charging the battery, whether we're moving or not.
Now this arrow on top of your antenna, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I think that's my game. That's my
It's your cursor.
my mouse point.
It is. I'm just being funny.
It wasn't actually present at the time I took that photo.
Zach.
Either that, or it's a Russian weather balloon graphic.
Zach, so you're a pilot in real life? I'm sorry, I can't remember. We are on the...
Yeah, Zach's a pilot. Zach's a real pilot down in Florida, at or near Kissimmee, I think, where Ford are located.
That's
during
right.
the cold Canadian winter.
Yes, yes.
And he's actually he took Jane up, Jane Anforder, or Jane at one point, I think, in the past.
I remember that now. I remember your name, Zach, but I couldn't remember that detail. But yes, I do remember that now. So, Zach, we are on the western coast of Australia now. Where we just left Dampier a little bit ago. And we've already been on the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast was amazing. We've looked at Binabura. Awesome places. Zach, are you going to Flight Sim Expo? Excuse me. I think you Sturt Desert Pea. Now, is this an edible plant or no?
No. It's just nice to look at. They're very pretty.
They are.
And they're quite prolific throughout Western Australia, more so as you go further north.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And then some ospreys. Nice.
Yep, that was just past our campsite, further down towards the end of where the track terminates, going down that coast there, and I came across that osprey nest in the distance, and grabbed a chance to take the photo.
Wow, and so this shows how far out the tide goes.
Yeah, we've spoken about this in the past, about the big tides here. I mean, further north was the record-holding place where we went, but even here, the tide goes out a long way, and comes in a long way.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So pay attention to the base of the tree. You can see the trunk of the tree very clearly here. And then here at high tide, all you can see is the top of the tree. That's pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. And once again, Oz, thank you for sharing those. I'm flying off course. There we go. Zach, are you going to be going to Flight Sim Expo? So right now we're flying over a iron project right here.
Yep, this is the iron ore mine run by Sino Mining. From the name, I would guess they're a Chinese company. I'm not sure, but we've got all the major mining or multinational mining companies over here, one way or another. Rio Tinto, BHP. And several Australian-only companies too, but a lot of the mines in Australia have been amalgamated or bought out over time by the larger multinationals.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no problem, Zach. I couldn't remember. Well, not that I couldn't remember. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to get away from the flight school or not. So now you made a comment about airliners. Are you an airliner pilot as well, or are you training to be an airliner pilot? You just got a new build list ordered with a new piece. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. That'll be awesome, Zach. Oh, wow. You will be there. You already accepted an offer from an airline. Man, that's pretty awesome. That's really cool. Uh-oh. So more of the iron ore mining here. And this would be the town that supports it, I guess, over here.
Well, it's not really a town. It's just an encampment built solely for the people who work here. There'll be porta cabins and accommodation and so forth, but nobody will be here unless they're working on the mine.
Gotcha.
You guys will have to let me know, by the way, if you ever get sick of mines, because there's plenty down under here.
Oh no, I love the scenery. I don't get sick of it. All right, so now we'll be over the ocean for, well, once we reach the shore, we'll be over the ocean for about 45 minutes or so. So Chronico's in the kit box. Oh, my chemistry's in. What's up, my chemistry? In the Junkers 52. Marco flying the 145. There's Crunch in the 172. Almost like 95% of the time, if I'm flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator on or off stream, Crunch 888 is there, always flying along. What's up, DZ? How you doing, man? Kurt Deasy is a fellow flight sim streamer. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Oz.
So Barrow Island, we're heading next.
I think we lost you, Oz.
Initially, it started off exploiting oil and gas reserves found on the island, but has now expanded to use oil and gas fields that lie about 200 kilometers or so off the coast here.
Oz, could you repeat that? I lost you.
Yeah, you got me now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Yeah. The Barrow Island, which is our next sort of point, is the central hub for the Gorgon gas and oil project, which is a multi-decade oil and gas exploration project running off the coast here. Originally started on the island itself, drilling for oil and gas. There's about 37 wells on the island at one point, I believe, and then expanded after further exploration to start exploiting gas and oil fields, which lie further out, about 200 kilometers or so off the coast here.
Okay, are they? Can you see those in the sim or no? Have you looked?
Unfortunately not, no. The sort of rigs and that. I mean, most of the infrastructure's on the sea floor these days.
Okay.
I don't know how much of it is on the surface, but the gas and oil is all sort of piped through pipelines on the sea floor to a central hub and back to Barrow Island, where it's semi-processed if necessary, like they do things to the gas, and then it's either loaded onto bulk gas carriers, which sell it all around the world, or a large proportion of it is reserved for ourselves, Australia, and that runs on I think about a 400. No, must be more than that. It's a very long pipeline down to Bunbury, which is a town about 150 kilometres south of Perth, and from there it's fed into the sort of Western Australian gas grid to be used in people's homes, etc.
Gotcha. DZ, so good to see you, man. So Kurt DZ is another flight sim streamer and variety streamer on Twitch. DZ, so good to see you, man. Thank you for jumping in, saying hello, and hanging out with us. And David the Daybed, welcome in also, and Melvin Leroy. Dude, thank you for coming in, man. How are you doing? Melvin Leroy is another streamer on Twitch. Streams X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Very engaging, very awesome streamer as well, Melvin Leroy is. Welcome in, dude. How are you? And David the Daybed, welcome in also. Thank you so much for saying hello. Melvin, I don't think we've talked about Flight Sim Expo. Are you going to the expo? Yeah, just Blondie, there really are. There's so many amazing people, including you. And I'm so thankful to have met and be a part of the community that I'm a part of, and has taken me in just so amazingly. I just, a lot of times off stream, I think about how much the stream has grown since I've been a flight simmer, and I'm just like, wow. Oh, thank you, Blondie. Paparazzi, you just got back from driving an hour each way in rush hour traffic to replace the modem that died and made it before the cable company. Oh, dang, wow. But at least you got it before the cable company closed, though, so that was a good thing. Jeez. Or at least I hope you did. I'm assuming that you got it before they closed. Man, I'd be pretty upset. I'd be like, shoot. Dang, what's the name of the people on vacation? Family vacation? The Griswolds. I'd be like the Griswolds when they go to Wally World. Oh, you work from home tomorrow. Cool. I do too, actually, Paparazzi. I'm working from home tomorrow as well. Once every 3 or 4 months, we have to go in and work from the office. But other than that, on Fridays, we are able to work from home.
Yeah, the wellheads for these gas fields further out from Barrow Island lie in depths of water anything between 200 metres up to 1,300 metres deep. But the gas fields themselves are way deeper than that, below the sea surface.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious if they were like oil stands like we have in the Gulf of Mexico and stuff, or platforms, oil platforms, drilling platforms.
Yeah, the gas reserves themselves are about another 9,000 to 12,000 feet below the seabed. Now, the companies that are exploiting this and working jointly on this project, these reserves were discovered originally back in the late 60s, early 70s, I think. But late in the sort of construction of the project in more recent times, they've had to change their procedures to comply with new environmental legislation, mainly to do with the release of carbon dioxide. Because when the natural gas is processed, they remove a lot of carbon dioxide from it. And what they have to do now is sequester that deep underground beneath Barrow Island.
Gotcha. Yeah, so if I had started, speaking of being retired, Marco, I've got a long ways to go. So I'm 54, and the way our state, so I'm a state employee, the way our state retirement works is your age plus your years of service have to equal 90. Well, I started where I work now 5 years ago when I was 49. So I've got a long ways to go before I can fully retire with the state. So I'll be working for a while. But if I'd have taken the job as a teacher in the 90s when it was offered to me, then I could be retired by now. But it's okay. I love what I do, and I love working, so it's okay. Yeah, I really do. I really do love what I do. Man, there are a lot of flight sim streamers on tonight. I just took a peek over here after what Melvin Leroy said. Usually Thursday nights are a little bit slow, but dang, a bunch of people on. You feel the same about your job makes life so much better. Yeah, exactly. And I liked what I did before. Being a service manager, I did that for 14 years at a car dealership, and I loved it, but it was a lot of stress. And I actually learned I was addicted to the stress, and I didn't realize how much I was addicted to a needed stress. But once I started this job, I was like, what do I do? There's like not a whole lot to do. Yeah, there is. So they just released a new version of the Kit Fox. If you already own the version from Parallel 42, then it should automatic. I don't know. I don't know. I probably shouldn't talk about things I don't know about. But yeah, there is a new version out. Oh, I mean, Nightwind Elf. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do the same thing if I was independently wealthy. Gasper, what's up, Gasper? How are you doing? Yeah, but Blondie, I totally loved what I did. I loved my customers, like just as much as I love my job and I love my students now. I loved my customers, and my customers could see that, and many of them told me that they could tell how much I really cared about them and stuff. But I didn't realize how much the stress was really affecting me until I lost all my hair and I got this gray goatee at the I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm only 25 years old. Just kidding. Hey, Gasper, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. T-Pain, what's happening? How are you doing? Oh, thank you very much, T-Pain. Thank you. So you're talking about my actual podcast, Lost in the Dryer? Or are you talking, that's the Beechcraft Banana, that's the, let's see, Beechcraft, shoot, it just left me. It was, yeah, the Beechcraft V-Tail 35, there's another name for it, I can't think of what it is. But it's a V-Tail Beechcraft. Oh, the first one? Nice. Thank you, T-Pain. Doing good. Longer day at work. Swinging. No problem, man. Hey, I understand, Gasper. There you go. V35 Bonanza. Thank you, Super Typhon. There's one of those that flies patterns around our house a good bit. One of those V-Tail Bonanzas. It's loud. Man, that thing's loud. But I love the V-Tail planes. A long week today for you. No problem, VinMac. So last night, I live close to the airport here, local airport, and every now and then we'll get a Chinook flying patterns. So last night I was sitting there talking to my wife when she got off work, and I heard, you know, thump, 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 and I said, holy crap. So I pulled up flight radar, and sure enough, there was a Chinook doing patterns around the airport. So I took a screenshot of it and posted it in my Discord to show you, you know, where it was doing patterns at. They were called the Doctor Killer. Yes, they were. Yeah, that's true, Super Typhon. Yeah, actually, I saw one in person as well at an air show, and like I said, I've seen one fly in patterns over my house because I live close to the airport, but I've never seen that one in person. But there was a fly-in at a local aerodrome where I saw one. Just beautiful planes. But yeah, they were named the Doctor Killer. Yep. Your dad and I used to fly all over North Texas in the 1959 J-35 Bonanza. It's sweet. Oh, who's gonna make the Chinook? Or is that gonna be from the marketplace? You had an ER2 fly near you at 60,000, couldn't see anything. If you've ever heard of a Piaggio P180 Avanti, it's obnoxious and makes all the dogs in the neighborhood bark. No, I've not heard of that. Oh, cool. It's a twin engine turbo pusher. Oh, it's a pusher prop. Interesting. Very interesting, Paparazzi. That's, wow. I'll have to look that up. And since I'm so, you know, fairly new to flight simming, some of these aircraft I'm not that familiar with, although I've always been a fan of aviation. I mostly just focused on this plane that I'm flying, the 172. Oh, you did a lot of flying in a CH-47. Nice. Now we do have a couple biz jets that are located at the airport, and every now and then they usually fly out early in the morning. You'll hear them crank up and fly out, but it's not very often at all. They sound like two-stroke scooters. Oh, that's cool, Marco. You drive your Jeep and trailer into it? Sweet. But my favorite plane at that fly-in that I went to, they had a, what's the baby goose called? I can't remember what it's called. Not a Gosling, but shoot, I can't think of what it is. They had one of those there. Yeah, the Widgeon. They had a Widgeon there. Holy crap. That plane was amazing. I spotted it from a mile away and was calling it a goose. But then when I still called it a goose. And then someone looked up the tail number and I felt like an idiot. But yeah, it was really cool, the Widgeon. That was my favorite plane of that fly-in. It typed so fast he called it wide. During the winter, your Jeep would always stall at the back and warm you up with the jet engines. Cool. And that was the first time that I had actually seen. So, you know, Parallel 42 came out with a camp out mod. And you may think, I mean, realistically, are you really going to fly a plane and then camp out? Yes. You would not believe this place we went to. It's called Triple Tree Aerodrome. It's in Great Court, South Carolina, which is an hour from here. And it's on a huge property, beautiful laid out place. But literally, there were, I don't know, I can't say hundreds, but there were tens. It was over 100 planes. And just like in the sim with the camp out mod, the planes were parked and they had tents set up under their wings or right there at them. And it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I'm like, dang, people really do fly and then camp right outside their aircraft. It was really, really cool. I got a question about something we're fixing to fly over. So Oz, this area right here in Little Nav Map, it almost looks man-made. Is that man-made or is that natural?
No, that's the island. You can see ahead of you there. The bit sticking out will be the jetty where the loading of the bomb carriers takes place. I think it shows up pretty nicely in Google Maps, not quite so well in Bing.
Says go. What's happening? How are you, man? Good to see you. No flaps down. No flaps down tonight. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Says go. Always coming in trolling me about my my wings reflecting light weirdly on the flaps.
Yeah, we'll fly in over that jetty, and the first point on the island is actually one of the processing facilities for oil and gas, tied to that jetty where a lot of it goes out from. And then we'll hang a left, and the next waypoint is the workers' camp, which is pretty flash actually. I mean, they look after these guys pretty well. In that camp they've got reasonably nice air-conditioned accommodation. There's a couple of swimming pools. And things like that for recreation time and so forth. Not that they get a lot of that. Most of the people that work here will be FIFO or FIFO, fly in, fly out. They come out and they do 3 weeks or 21 days straight, and then they go home to Perth or wherever for a week and then come back. But they're very highly paid, and they look after them. There's just all the food they can eat in the canteen. Big meal, big American-sized meals. You can just help yourself to whatever you want.
Nice. I resemble that remark.
Yeah, me too a bit these days.
Oh yeah, it says go. So when I say troll, that's a good term in reference to you. So it looks like with Little Nav Map that this rail line, I'm assuming there's a rail line right there, goes out this way and then circles around and comes back. But it's not showing up here.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, that's it. If they're, I don't know what they're transporting solid-wise out there, but most of it would be pipeline, I think. So again, not really clear if that is a rail line or.
Oh, you know what?
I'm looking on Little Nav Maps at the moment.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think it is a rail line because there's nowhere for it to.
Yeah, there's a bitumen road running all the way out on that, I think, by the looks of it, and anything else you can see is probably pipeline.
Then is this their airstrip right here or no?
No. It may be an airstrip in real life, possibly. Can't see. Oh, don't know. No, it doesn't really look like it. But the airport is south from there. We'll be heading down to that after we've flown over the workers' accommodation area.
Gotcha. Hey JPM, how you doing?
Reasonably sized airstrip here. I think it's about 6,000 feet because I think if they're flying people up from Perth to here, I think it would normally be on 737s. with Qantas Link or something like that. It could be smaller planes though.
How you doing, JPM? Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, there is a large group. Sometimes it's much bigger. Other times it's smaller as well. I've had as many as I think close to, if not just a little bit over 30 flying along before.
Well, they've got a couple of mini football fields down there by the looks of it, at the accommodation as well.
Oh wow, yeah, that is quite a setup. You can actually see the two pools. Yeah, in the football field too. Wow.
Yeah, if you want people to come to places like this to work, especially for 3 weeks straight, then you've got to kind of look after them.
Very nice. Doing fine. Moved in the new apartment on the coast yesterday, so unpacking boxes. Nice. How did the move go? Everything smooth with you? And I am going to knock off autopilot and take a quick potty break. We'll do a full stop here.
Bucket coming out again.
You know what? I think I will. See what else, see what other goodies I can set out while I'm littering the landscape.
I think word of your exploits at the previous airfield has spread, and I think there's an inspector on the ground waiting to talk to you.
Well, I'll give him something to inspect. Your back is hurting a lot, but you'll have to go out. You have to go on. Oh, nice. They start installing the kitchen. Cool. There's a bush right here. I see that there are some buildings up there, but I think I like nature. There we go. Let's see here. What are we gonna break out now? Of course, I gotta have the bucket. I could just water the bushes though, but let's see here. Nature calls
Did you not leave the bucket behind last time?
Oh, there's a
bucket.
Oh yeah, I got plenty.
Bucket?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a new bucket. There's plenty of buckets. Yeah, we got plenty of buckets. Let's see here.
I had a horrible thought there. I thought you'd loaded the used bucket into the aircraft.
No.
In which case, no one's ever going to fly with you again.
I thought they had a portable shower for some reason. Maybe the waterproof bag is what I was thinking about. Okay, so let's do.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, it's a waterproof bag. Yeah, well, you punch a few holes in the bottom of the waterproof bag, and you've got yourself a shower.
Exactly. Let's do some toilet paper. And then, oh wait, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. we'll do some green smoke, right? Which represents things. There we go. All right, y'all. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Yeah, the bucket always, but it wasn't enough TP. Law, welcome back in, dude. Welcome back in. Good to see you again. All right, I'll be right back. Hang on, let me jump in the drone here.
Scruffy's hiding under a bush for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me do it this way. That way it looks like the green's coming out of the bucket. It's kind of what I'm going for. There we go. That's the effect I'm going with right there. That's what I was going for. All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
Green smoke doesn't say a lot about whatever you deposited in there.
Oh, that was a quiet one. Maybe what they say, uh-oh, I'm getting stutters bad. There we go. Maybe what they say about Taco Bell really is true. That's pretty rough. Illegal burning, for sure.
I think the person who used that bucket had a really good Indian Vindaloo curry the night before.
JK, how you doing, man? Welcome in. We just had to stop for a quick restroom break, and man, it was whew. What I ate last time didn't settle too good with me. All right, let's see here. We still have another leg to go, right? This is it. Okay. Yeah, we got one more leg to go, so we still have yeah, we got about another hour to go, or maybe 45 minutes to an hour to go. So if you want to jump in,
yeah, about 40 miles to our final stop for the day.
Yeah. So if you want to jump in, there's still plenty of time to jump in and fly with us. Feel free to. You know, hang on just one more minute. I need to put that. I'm having too much fun. Now, there's no such thing as too much fun there, right? Let me move the canister from there. No, that's the bucket. Stay there. I'm going to move the canister here. Move the toilet paper closer. There. And now I can make it look even better because you can see the roll of toilet paper. There we go. That looks better. There. All right. So I'm done using the bathroom. Oh, dadgummit. I'm back to the stutters again when I click on my screen. Yeah, 40 nautical miles though. I try to fly around 90 to 95 knots, so won't quite be an hour. You would if you were still at your PC. Oh, are you still logging in New Mexico? Nice. No problem, man. So yeah, all right, the bathroom break's over. I feel sorry for whoever's got to clean up after me, but let's get up in the air. Oh, wrong thing. Dadgummit. keep on hitting there. There we go. Okay.
The Barrow Island environmental authorities will be sending you the bill, Scruffy.
Well, I mean, if they're piping gas out, I mean, just give them some natural gas. They should be thankful. Load that bucket up. No way I'm loading that bucket up. Got to push the buttons. There we go. All right. We've got a nice 18 knot headwind, so we should get up in the air rather quickly. And if you'd like to fly alone, jump on in and fly. Southeast Asia is the server. Yankee Bravo Whiskey X-Ray is the airport. Death Grow, thank you for the Mario Death. And we're up. And I'm gonna jump in the drone, or just the external view. Now, I was looking to see if you could still see the smoke, but I'm not seeing it. Oh well.
I think a couple of guys on the ground in hazmat suits just picked it up and took it away.
Dorafly, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Welcome in. Dorafly is another flight sim streamer, awesome streamer, good friend of the community. Dorafly, how are you doing, man? Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. Y'all go give Dorafly a follow. Oh, thank you, Infinite Fireman, for shouting out Dora. So my next stream will be all fine. How's you? Oh man, I'm doing fantastic. My socks are doing well. Let me show you my socks. They are fantastic. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my Napa Auto Parts socks. I was at a teachers conference and Napa was there, the Napa corporate, and they were giving out socks. So I mean, I had to get them. And then on the left foot, I've got my deer socks, courtesy of Infinite Fireman. Gave me those right at Christmas time. So thank you, Infinite Fireman, and thank you to Napa Auto Parts. Thank you, Dorafly. So we're just going to be over the ocean now for a little while as we make our way to our final destination of the evening. No stream Saturday. My granddaughter's got her final basketball game and award ceremony after that. So I'm going to spend some time with her. VinMac, thank you so much for being here. Don't buy the farm. Thank you so much for being here, VinMac, and hanging out. I appreciate you, man. Really, really nice to meet you. So I know stream Saturday, but Sunday we'll be back doing this tour of Australia with Oz Nomad and Voice again, hanging out, talking about who knows what. And tomorrow I'm going to be finishing up adding all the Japan Air routes to Parasox Air. And then I'm going to start adding some of the Pan Am routes. I've had a couple people give me some old school Pan Am routes. So I wanted some modern and some historic flights that we can do in the sim. And I'm gonna try something while we're just kind of chilling here. I am gonna try to fix one of these routes and see if it works. So routes manager. Don't stall. Holy crap. Yeah, I am. Thank you. Did the Pan Am flights include the Pan Am flight? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say I might could try to work that out, but that probably won't be possible. So let's see here. We'll do Honolulu. No, actually, I'm gonna do one of these 5,000 mile flights. Let's see here. Okay, so now back to the little nav map. So between Japan and Hawaii, I just need a I need a waypoint. And I don't have those turned on. You know what? I'm gonna do this another time because I don't have waypoints turned on a little nav map. Might try it after stream. Okay, sorry.
Just a bit of trivia about Barrow Island. It currently holds the record for the highest wind speed ever recorded, non-tornadic, i.e. not produced by a tornado. And that stands at 253 miles per hour. So that was back in 1996 during a cyclone.
Dang. Wow. So are the cyclones in Australia, are they categorized like we categorize our, like a category 1, 2, 3, 4 hurricane? Are y'all
Yep.
same thing?
Yeah, very similar. We have a number system, yeah. And then I think five is the highest, 1 is the lowest. If they go lower than that, they're reclassified as just a normal storm.
Gotcha.
I think we actually took that record off you guys, Scruffy. It was previously held by somewhere in America.
Oh, really? Well, you guys can have it.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, Night Wind Elf. I think Mount Washington was held the record prior to that gust. It was 253 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's very breezy. Mount Washington has a record of 231. Holy crap.
Oh, that was close. Aviate, navigate, communicate. Oz. Very, very close to the water there.
Yeah, here I am screwing around with a little nav map and not paying any attention to what's going on either. Being a... There. Yeah, though, let me look at something. Multitask, yeah, that's what I'm doing, Marco. Okay. I was just verifying that my routes for Japan Airlines to the US are wrong, and they are. I just got to figure out how to straighten that out, but we'll do that another time.
Nervous?
Hey, Staff, how you doing, man?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Welcome in to Sergeant Staff, good friend of the community here. Good longtime member of the community also. Another flight sim streamer. Does some really cool things over on his channel. Just finished up a chapter 1 of a series of shipwreck streams on the Great Lakes in the US. Great guy. Yeah, Sergeant Staff, you know, I gotta live life dangerously, my friend. Gotta live life dangerously. You only live once. YOLO. Got plenty of fuel though. Airspeed, altitude, and ideas. The name of your. Oh, is it really? Oh yeah, Staff, dude. Totally understandable, man. Totally understandable. But I'm only flying over the water with 73% engine health. And I don't know my oil level. So, you know, no danger here. Got plenty of fuel. What's there to worry about?
Don't they say there's 3 things useless to pilots? I think runway behind you, altitude above you, and is the 3rd one fuel on the ground?
Right, exactly. Yeah, Staff. Man, I hate that y'all are going through that. Marco, excuse me. It is part of life, and life is difficult sometimes. Marco, post your YouTube channel. Feel free to post the link to it if you'd like to. But yeah, y'all go give Sergeant Staff a follow. He's a great streamer. Good deal, man. Whoa. This is cool. We're fixing to go inside an airliner. That's good, man. It's good to have good friends. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, I was trying to. There we go. Chronico, how you doing, man?
Hitchhiking on the back of that jumbo.
Right. Chronico, I'm doing very well. I saw you flying in the kit box. Thank you. But I'm doing great, man. How are you? Oh, a snow and ice filled trip to work. Be careful, Sergeant Staff. Be careful on your ride to work. And I always get to see you, man. I had you on my mind for sure. Oh, that was Sesgo. Good job, Sesgo. Sesgo, your flaps are down. Yeah, take care, Staff. Now it looks like the 747's reflection is mine. My shadow's the 747. You're welcome, Staff. Oh, dude, I cannot imagine, Staff. I can't imagine. Oh, did he really? To roll him all in the H4? Nice. Oh, and the Hercules? Thank you for that, Marco. There we go. All right, we're just about 20 nautical miles away from our final airport of the night. Anyone know when the Kit Fox suspension update? It should be. I thought it was already out, Chronico. Did you buy it through Orbix? Oh, you got it through Marketplace. Okay, it may. I'm not sure when it's going to update there, but I'm pretty sure if you got it through Orbix, it's already out there. I need to update mine, but can't do it while I'm streaming, and I'm horrible about remembering to update my stuff.
Now, our final destination for tonight is Thevenard Island, which was part of the Gorgon project until a few years back. But it's also an important conservation area. The flatback turtles inhabit this island at various times during the year. And they're a vulnerable species, not endangered at this point, but they want to protect them. There's also a lot of other wildlife on the island, and with both Thevenard and Barrow Island, when those projects were being talked about and set up in the early days, there was a lot of pushback from environmental organisations, of course. They want to keep the island in a good state. So agreement was reached at some point that the Chevron would cease operations on Thevenard Island and transfer them elsewhere and return the island to its natural state. They've already removed a lot of the buildings and so forth that they had there, and over the next few years that operation should be complete. And they're also financing I think $13 million conservation project for the turtles, which is going to stretch over the next sort of 30 years or so.
Oh wow! So they're literally removing everything anything man-made on there.
I've lost the audio, I think, Scruffy. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I did. Are they literally removing everything man-made that they had placed on the island?
Yeah, that's the plan. All the building structures and infrastructure that's there needs to be completely removed so that the island can return to its natural state.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Marco, so planes aren't solid objects to other planes, it would be cool to be able to land on it, but it's not possible. But that would be pretty cool to piggyback on it.
Save some fuel.
Yeah, for sure. Use Cesco's fuel.
Be nice if you could open up the cargo door and just fly straight in.
That would be neat.
That'll be the landing challenge.
Just don't leave your bucket in the cargo hold.
No, get rid of your bucket before you come on board, yeah. Talking of landing challenges, the best wind information I can get for Thevenard, which is from an airport further south, indicates that there's going to be a 14-knot crosswind, whichever way you come in, when we land there, I'm afraid. So we could have some interesting landings today.
Yeah, I've been watching that. Little nav map showing, right at 14 now, gusting up to 17, 18. It will be interesting.
Yeah, that's a fair way further south, I think, at Learmont near Exmouth, but it's probably going to be similar where we're going.
There, I'll pull up the weather mod so everyone can see it. Oh, no problem, Marco. I wasn't sure if you were serious or not.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, 14 to 18 knots from the south, really.
Yep.
Ooh. There will be carnage. Mainly provided by me.
And yours truly. Almost at top of descent. So tomorrow at some point I'll probably be doing the daily challenge flight for Parasox Air. I'll probably be flying the Vision Jet for a little while. If you'd like to jump in and fly along with me, feel free to. I'm not always sitting here live while I'm flying the daily flight, so I usually start it and then go do something else, but I'll be doing that sometime probably mid-morning tomorrow. DCM, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Mongo! Mongo's here. What's up, Mongo? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you as well. So my socks of the day on the right foot. I've got my Napa Auto Parts socks. On the left foot, deer and Napa. Car parts, deer and cars don't always mix. Those are my socks of the day. Just popping in to watch for a bit. Yeah, DCM, we're about to land. We're about to land at our final airport of the day, actually. We're about 7 miles away. Just bring up the rear. Nice. You were a driver for Napa many years ago. Pickup truck with big yellow hat on it. Yep, I remember those. Ours don't have yellow hats anymore, but yeah, for sure, I remember that. No problem, Death Grove. And once again, my next stream is going to be Sunday evening, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is 1 a.m. Monday morning, Zulu time. We'll be flying the 172 in Australia. Oh, you got a Napa 5 houses away? Cool. Where I work, we mostly use Advanced Auto Parts because my nephew is the manager there, so I support him. No AC in the truck, a polyester. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, nice and hot polyester uniforms with no AC. Yeah, now I think they just drive white trucks where I'm at. They drive white Chevrolet Colorados. They got 2 or 3 of them. Looks like the winds have died down just a touch. Nah, it was just a momentary lag. And an angry mechanic because he brought the wrong part. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I don't pull him, I just deliver him, right? Oh no, Death Crow, where are you flying? That's not good. Have an engine on fire over the water. Not good at all. And tomorrow I'll also go ahead and post the flight plans for Tuesday's Vision Jet. And then probably the following Saturday's Italy tour as well. We're doing a tour of Italy on Saturdays. No, Death Crow, you're going down too? Crap. Hey, Agent Presta, how you doing, man? Yeah, the water. Oh, nice, says Go. Cool. I'll try to keep it steady then. Oh, so Marco, I've got oh shoot. Well, I've got if you go to the Microsoft Flight Sim events calendar, I post links to my flight plans there. They're also in my Discord, but we still hadn't been able to get hooked up on Discord. So I do post them there. And also when I'm live, you can always type in !route and you can download them from there as well. Splashed at 35. Hey, that's not bad. Probably everyone survived that one. Ah, perfect music for this landing. No problem, Paparazzi. Thank you so much for hanging out. Always good to see you, and thank you for flying Parasox Air as well. I appreciate that. We've had a bunch of activity this week on the virtual airline with people flying. Thank you. Death Crow slewing over. Not gonna land because you're bobbing your head. Oh no, you're still on fire. Hey Josh, what's going on, Joshio? Welcome in. Thank you for that command. Thank you for the first time chat. Excuse me. We are at our this is our last airport of the night, unfortunately. Sesgo's gonna do a belly drag in. Yeah, that plane, the one and only time I flew it on stream, I just about made it to the last airport and it caught fire and crashed out on me. As much as I enjoyed flying it, in my opinion, the failures are a little bit too extreme, which I understand they have updated it and maybe it's not getting that, maybe it's not quite as sensitive, but I thought it was kind of oversensitive. All right, I'm just gonna sit right here. -3.5. Wow, yeah, that's quite a crosswind. Wow, that's the first time. Do you fly it a lot? There we go. Break the drone out and get a screenshot here. And oh, someone, yeah, we still got people coming in. Let me let's watch some landings here. Watch Oz coming in. No pressure, Oz. Nice, very nice landing, Oz. Oh, thank you, Speedy. I appreciate it, man. Okay, Deathcrow, I understand. So, Speedy, again, reach out to me tomorrow morning to help remind me to help you out getting set up. And I'll also tomorrow after I get done working out, I'll reach out to you on Discord as well. All right, Oz, thank you so much for all that you do, man. I appreciate you taking your time to do the flight plans and also coming here and talk about where we're flying as well. It means a ton to me, seriously. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome, Scruffy. Thanks to you and everyone for the company and the chat today. Another great flight in the bag.
Yes. And to everybody who flew along tonight, thank you so much. Those of y'all in chat, those of you lurking, I appreciate each and every one of you. You are what makes streaming so much fun. And I hope you never think that I take that for granted, because I don't. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. No problem, Sesgo. I got some pretty good ones when you were underneath me. So Zach the Gamer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Disco Stew, thank you for the 300 biddies and for the band word. Lieutenant Zam, thank you so much for the follow. Just Blondie, thank you for the raid. The awesome raid, I appreciate you. Froggy19, thank you for the follow. Jay Gibbs with a follow as well. Flights with Joel with an amazing raid also. Joel, thank you so much for that. Good friend of the community, awesome streamer also. VinMac416, thank you for the follow and thank you for hanging out. I think they left, but really nice to meet them. Yeah, take care, Lockjaw. JPM, take care as well. Dragon, thank you for the resub. Disco Stew with a resub also, as well as Rat Hole with a resub. And that wraps up tonight's action. Again, I'll be back Sunday. No stream Saturday because I've got my granddaughter's final basketball game I'm going to go to, an award ceremony. So I'll be working on Parasox Air, putting some new routes in, both Japan Air and some old school Pan Am routes as well. So if you are interested in joining a virtual airline, Parasox Air is a growing airline. We've got 52 pilots. We're in the top 25 FS Hub virtual airlines now, and growing every day, and doing a lot of flights. Welcome in, North Lodge. How are you doing, man? We are about to wrap things up. I'm about to raid someone. I'm going to raid my good buddy, who I really look forward to meeting at Flight Sim Expo, and that is Mustafa. Some of y'all know Mustafa. Good streamer, good friend of mine. And again, can't wait to meet him in person. I'm already lurking in his channel, so once we get over there, if you would post these messages, if you're wait a minute, wrong. If you're a sub to the channel, this is your message. You just finished work at 4 a.m. Holy crap. If you're not a sub, this is your message. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. It's really fun to hang out. And once again, Oz, thank you. Infinite Fireman, thank you for all you do. Mr. Shies, if you're in here, thank you for what you do for Parasox Air as well. And everybody else who's a member of Parasox Air, I truly do appreciate your interactivity with the airline and giving me ideas and just flying. It means a ton. All right, see y'all Sunday evening. Take care, and I wish you happy flying, a nice gentle tailwind, and no turbulence, and smooth landings. Take care, everybody. See ya. Let's start this raid.
Most of all, I'm